Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Just getting off work. Of course, I ride the Honda CRF300L to work every day. And I thought, well, I'll do a 2,000 mile review on this thing, just kind of an update basically on what I'm planning on doing and how the bike is. The bike has so far been perfect. I really like the bike. A lot of fun. It's a big change really from the 250L. I've done some upgrades on it, so like the rack, skid plate, the luggage and stuff. Of course, mine is the Thailand version here in the United States with the LED headlight, the LED turn signals, the different front fender and all that. So I really like that. That's a really cool setup compared to the normal CRF300L that you get in the United States with the halogen headlight and the incandescent turn signals, which look like big turds on there, but it's still okay. I mean, it's just the LEDs so much better, brighter, wider light. Of course, one thing I didn't like about this bike was why in the world didn't they come with a skid plate, even a plastic skid plate? At least when you get it and you throw rocks up from your front tire, maybe you won't crack the engine case. But so the first thing you want to do is get a skid plate. I opted for AXP. I have AXP Racing skid plate, rear cargo rack, and then I have the chain guide down here, which is AXP. And other than that, I have no complaints about the bike. It's been perfect. I've done my first oil change at 300 miles, and then my next one I'll do at 3,000, sorry. And other than that, I really like the bike. It feels so much lighter, so much more throttle response, more torque than the 250L. So it's a huge improvement over the 250L in that, in them means. But I also like the look of it, the different styling, the graphics and stuff. I think look good on this bike. The heat problem has never been a problem for me. I've noticed it some, but some people really don't like it. I don't know if it's this hose here. I see Scoot Toots put a piece of plastic on here, said that helps to block the heat off there. I mean, I guess I don't ride either a lot with my legs squeezed against there, so it don't seem to be a problem. It's kind of like the paint rubbing off the frame. I don't have that problem. I don't ride with big tall boots that scuff the paint off, so I don't seem to have a problem with that. Other than that, factory foot pegs, they're okay. I went ahead and got the Zeta foot pegs. Got them put on there. I like them. Got them from CRF only. I got the service hand guards, and then I got the Renthal Jimmy Button Bend tall bars. I like the tall bars. Feels good. I do got a set of Tusk tires ordered, front and rear. The Tusk DUALSPORT. My buddy Harry's got a set, and they are way bigger tread than these here. And you can see after, I think I got 2,200 miles, something like that, a little more, how wore down these are after that many miles. And I ain't rode a lot. There's a big chunk out right there. Not a ton of off-road. I mean, I rode a lot of gravel, but that's enough to tear your tires up. So anyway, got the ride-on license plate. Anyway, I got it set up the way I like it. I really like it the way it is. I don't plan on doing much more. Now, one thing that I don't like about this bike, and it was exactly the same as the 250L. I thought it was a little better, but it seems like after this thing has got broke in, after a couple thousand miles, the seat has got worse. When I'm riding a long ride, it's almost like I can feel that I'm smashing, my butt smashes down into this plastic seat pan. So, Seat Concepts is going to send me a seat. Now, on the 300L, they have a different seat than they did have on the 250L. The 250L, they just had a low seat, the standard seat, and the tall seat. And then on this one, they have the low seat, the standard seat, the tall seat, and a standard height, but it's called an XL. It's the standard height, and it's XL, which means it's a lot wider. I think it's almost like 2 inches wider. So I opted to have them send me the XL. So when we get it, it's going to be a full seat with the pan. We'll stick it on there and see how I like it, do a review on that. But I also want to do a review of the tires when I get the Tusk DUALSPORT tires. I think they're going to be good. I've really heard nothing but good out of those tires. But other than that, the bike has been perfect. The oil's staying clean, runs like a top. It does have that rattle a little bit at the 4,500 RPM, something like that, but I get to where I don't notice it. I don't think it's a problem, and it don't seem like it's as bad. We'll see after this next oil change, the 3,000, see what it does. But so far, I'm really enjoying the bike. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. It just seems more fun than the 250L, because it definitely, you can feel, I can, the weight difference is considerable compared to the 250L. This bike feels a lot lighter, probably more lighter than it really is. It's a lot to do is with the frame geometry, the way it's set up, but it feels more flickable, lighter, not necessarily smoother, but it does have definitely more torque when you throttle on, and pretty much any range. That's from low gear to all the ranges through the gears, low, mid, and high. Feels like it's got a lot better power band, a lot better power curve. And I think a lot of that is to do with the exhaust being a smaller diameter head pipe and a smaller, more back pressure on the exhaust, helping it with the low end torque. But I do got an extra oil filter, air filter for this thing. And I need to check this thing because of the dusty roads and see how bad it is. I bet it's not too bad. But I always usually put in the Honda OEM air filter, same way with my oil filter, and I use the Honda GM4 oil. So that's what I've got when I do the oil change here coming up. I'm actually 2,240 miles. The bike is averaging most of the time, this is with premium non-ethanol fuel, and mostly it's riding back and forth to work, but I do most of the time. 74.2 miles a gallon right now. This setting is from the start. That's what I've averaged the whole time, which is nothing to complain about at all. That's pretty close to about what the 250L I think gets. I did notice one thing with this bike. At this lower speed, it does have a little bit of bounce in the front tire, and one of the guys commented on a forum or something that his bike had that bounce like that. You can see, you might be able to see it right there, but it's a little bit of a bounce, only at low speed, like 35 here. I can feel it a little bit. That it's the tire that was actually doing it, and it may be on this one too. I'll find out whenever I put the new tires on, the Tusk DUALSPORT, because I'll put them on there. I got a balancer, and I'll check to see how true the wheels are, and we'll see if that's what it is, or if it's just a bad tire. It's not enough to really even complain about. It doesn't matter to me so much, because once I get out here now, I'm doing 45. It's actually really smooth, so not something I'm actually going to worry about. If the wheel is out of true, I can adjust the spokes and get that back in. That's not a problem. But I've been real busy on the house lately. We're trying to get it finished up before winter. We're working on the living room and stuff, so I wanted to get the kitchen, living room, dining room, all that area done before winter. That way I can kind of, you know, kick back in the winter, not have to mess with that stuff. And around here I can still make videos in the winter, because most of the time it's not that cold or not that much snow or nothing. But yeah, it's gonna pick up, get this stuff done, get back into making a lot more videos. So I've got a lot of videos coming, and just got to get to them. So what I do is I go to work every day, and then when I get home, I start in working on the house, and usually work till pretty good in the evening there, and then get up, go back to work in the morning. And then on weekends we work pretty much most of the time on the weekends. Yeah, actually working on trim now, and then we got to do the flooring, and we'll be close to done. And that's where I'm headed now. Go home and do a little more work, maybe some electrical work. Got a couple more things. But that is my 2,000 mile or 2,242 mile review on the 2021 Honda CRF300L, guys. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Keep a watch out for more videos. Got lots of them coming. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all of you watching my videos, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Right on.